For this is the very first lecture of my YouTube video. So today we are discussing about the one of the Leetcode question that is of medium level. That name is gas station. So here two things are given: gas and cost array. So gas array is given is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this in ascending order it is given. That is of gas one. For cost it is given that is 3, 4, 5, 1 or 2. So it is not in ascending order or it is random. It is given randomly. So we do not have to worry about it. So starting with the explanation of this question, first I am going to explain on this one note, and then we are going for the coding part. So starting with the index, so it is given that a car is running on a circular path that is running in a clockwise direction. So it starts from the one of the point that is D. Actually, it is not given that it is start from the point D. Uh, it is not mentioned. We are starting it from D, supposing that it will cover whole circle. So the condition is it will cover the whole circle or whole circular path without going out of the fuel. So I'm starting from that point D. So I'm forgot to mention that here on point D we are getting the 4 liter of fuels. Here on point E we are getting the 5 liter of fuel. Here on point A we are getting the 1 liter of fuel. Here on point B we are getting the 2 liter of fuel. Here on point C we are getting the 3 liter of fuel. So starting from the point D, assuming that this car do not have any this car is not having any this car is not having fuel, so we are adding the 4 liters of fuel in it, so it will become car which is having the 4 liter of fuel. Now we are going to point E. Here it is given that we are getting the 5 liter of fuel, but the point is the cost of the drive going from D to E is 1. So according to this we have to according to this we have to subtract or we have to subtract the cost of fuel which they are taking from going from point D to E. So we are subtracting it. So 4 minus 1, that is 3. So the cost of going from D to E is we get is 1. So the final answer is 3. Then we can see that on this on point E we also have a fuel station that is having a 5 liter of fuel. So we can take 5 liter of fuel from here. So it becomes 8. So that is 5 plus 3 is 8. So now we are having the 8 liter of fuel in car. Now we are going from E to A. From E to A, the cost will be 2. So we are again doing the same thing, subtracting the cost of going from E to A, that is 8 minus 2, plus we are doing a 1. 1 why we are doing, because on A there is a 1 liter of fuel. So it becomes what? 6 plus 1, that is 7. So on A point it becomes 7. Okay, now we are going to point A to point B. Okay, so here it is becomes some messy. So I'm going to remove the upper array that is written. It is also written here. You can see this. Okay, now we are going ahead with the question. So it becomes 7. So after going from A to B, it costs 7. 3. It costs 3. So we're subtracting it from 7. That becomes 4. Now on B there is police station that is giving 2 liters of fuel. So we are again adding it. We are getting 6. Okay. So now the cost become, sorry, the fuel, the car is having the 6 liter of fuel. Now from B to C we are going from B to C we are going. So from B to C we are going, so it costs around 4. So we are subtracting it from 6 because previously it becomes 6. So it becomes 2. Okay, now another error is there. I am also going to remove it because it is creating such a mess. Okay, so again starting with the question. So it becomes 6 minus 4, 2. Now on point C we are getting the 3 liters of fuel. We are adding 2 plus 3, that is 5. So it becomes 5. Now we are one step away from the initial position. So we are again going to from C to D. So it takes around 5 liter of fuel, and we are also having the 5 liter of fuel. So 5 minus 5, that is 0. So we are getting the 0 answer here, or when we reaches the point where we started. So this is the explanation of the question. Now we are going to the coding part. How we are coding on the Leetcode. So let's go. Okay. So here the question. This is the medium level question. Okay. So here it is given one of the method is given that is can complete circuit, and gas and cost array is already given. We have to implement it. Okay. So first of all, we have to iterate on full circular loop. So we are writing int I equals to 0, I less than gas dot length, and I increment. I am going to increment it. Okay. So it will iterate on whole gas array. Okay, now I am going to make one of the variable, that is sum. In this sum, I am going to store the value of the sum which we are getting from the subtracting the cost and adding the gas. So I'm writing like this: sum equals to positive plus uh, gas of I. So it will increment with the, it will increase with the for loop, and then negative what, cost of I. Okay. Now the point is, suppose we are getting the negative index. So what we have to do? If we have the if we, sorry, not in negative index, we are getting a negative sum. So it is not good for us, because if we are getting negative one, we are not able to go from one point to another like before. Okay, so we are also making the edge case of it. So like making sum less than 0. We are getting sum less than 0. What we have to do? So what we have to do, we have to add that thing also in our sum. So we are making total total equals to plus equals to sum, means total equals total plus sum. I am adding that also here. I am globally, I am defining the total. uh, I defined it. Okay, then what do you have to do? We have to do the sum equals to 0, because if we are getting negative 1, so we are again going to start from the new position. That is that is the new position, and we are starting. Okay, so the point is, we have to do the sum equals to 0, because we are starting from sum equals 0 again. Then we have to also change the position. So we are again incrementing, not incrementing. We are going to increase the position by 1, not every time, one time only. Okay. So this will become the sum h case sum less than 0. Now some of the things which is we are going to add in this part. So we are again doing the total equals to sum. Okay, so we have done with this. So we are going to return the answer. So return total if it is greater than 0. Now then we have to return. If it is not, we are giving the position, that is -1. So this is the whole code. Okay, I am going to run it. Okay, it is giving error here. So I forgot it to mention position. Okay, now we are again going to run the code. Okay, it is giving error because of the syntax in Java. So I am going to fix it. Now I'm again third time I am running the code. So now this time it is giving the correct answer. Both of the cases submitted. Now I'm going to submit it. So we got correct answer here. Okay, so this is the explanation of the question this is the explanation of the question gas stations, that is Leetcode 134. Thank you for watching.